Here we are, day one of our Bailey Range trip. So far, there's a light breeze, so that feels good, but it's pretty hot, so we're pretty dehydrated. We're gonna take a break here and drink a bunch of water before continuing the next 4 hours of the traverse. Here's a view of P6100 and a little bit of Mount Appleton. Here we are, the mighty Swimming Bear Lake, looking for the swimming bears, but there is none. All I could find here is mosquitoes. We're sitting here below our camp this evening, eating dinner, and you can see 3 bears grazing together. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3 in that bush. It's hard to get a good view because they're grazing. Num-nums. Getting all tucked in for the night. If the mosquitoes don't drive us nuts first, just sitting here waiting for sunset. Here we are, we just finished going across the catwalk, and we're at Bus and Charlie Camp, getting a view of the Strait of Waterford in Canada way out there. We're drinking water. Now it's time to climb 1,000 or so feet up to the summit of Mount Carey. Alright, we're on the shoulder of Mount Carey, and we're looking down at the Hoh River on the right side of the screen, all the way out to the ocean. Pretty nice view. In the far left, snow is actually a glacier, and that's a white glacier of Mount Tom. Pretty sweet. Doesn't look fun. So we ended up going with the Plan B route. The route that we did plan on doing, a little bit too steep for me, so we decided to stay low here on the south slope of the Baileys. Here we are in camp on a very hot day. Lots of walking on through steep gullies around Mount Carey, but that's okay. Views of Mount Olympus and Mount Tom and the White Glacier on the right of the screen. Sun's going down here at camp. Bugs are out with the vengeance, and we get a view of Mount Olympus at sunset. And there's a view from camp looking into the interior of the Bailey Range. And then looking west out the Hoh River down and towards the middle of the screen. And then the Pacific Ocean's way out there in the red. Alright, we're here above Stephen Lake, and it is mid-afternoon, and we were trying to decide on what route to exit to continue on to the rest of our trip. That is the fun part. It's a beautiful lake here. It's surrounded by millions of lupin, so it's a shame not to get to stay the night here, but we might just have to come back next time after we're more familiar with the route. It's evening here in camp, and we have had a very long day in the sun. I'm pretty tired. We started at 8 a.m. and it is now almost 6:30. Straight up hiking. In front of us, we see Stephen Peak. The traverse that we did today is on the north slope, around to the southeast, and then down the slope that you see in the video. Very, very steep, and it was very hot today. Gonna sleep good tonight for sure.
Yeah, it just moved. 2 of them.
We're here, it's dinner time at camp, and we're going on evening 4. It was super hot the last 2 days, very buggy, but we made it out of the Bailey Range. We visited a little traveled area called Stephen Basin. This morning as we woke up, there was passing thunderstorms and scattered showers, so it's pretty cool to be in the Bailey Range and have lightning striking around the nearby mountains, so that was exciting. Alright, here's a up close and personal view of yesterday's traverse in the heat. We exited Stephen Basin and then traversed around Stephen Peak, which is viewed in the center of the screen with the snow on it. We traversed across all that steep scree and then up one of the little glaciers there on the bottom left of the screen, or of the mountain. And then ran the ridge on the left of the screen all the way out and dropped into the other side. So that was a pretty adventurous day.
Waking up day 5, and it rained all night really hard.